If I'm being honest with you, I have no idea where this video is gonna go. I know we're gonna be doing horror makeup. I had this whole idea for like this fancy intro and all this stuff, but I'm broke. This entire world runs on money, and I can see, based on that, family issues, personal issues, why Christmas. I don't care if you don't use that word, I use it. Don't come for me. That being said, I could see why this holiday is one of the most depressing times of the year. There is so much put into just one day, so much expected of not just yourself, but everybody around you to celebrate what? And I get it, that sounds very depressing. For some people, this could be a very magical time. But just going by what I've experienced in the last year and a half, yeah, I could see why this is one of the most depressing holidays. And I get it, everybody has good and bad days, so let's just chalk this up to maybe just a bad day for me. That being said, on with some horror makeup. So today I don't really have anything super planned, but if you want to try this and go along with me, you're going to need 3 detailed small brushes. I go with paint brushes, as we all know, because I like the firmness of them, and I'm just all about that realism. And what I use to apply my latex, now you can also use glue. Some people don't, some people do. It's whatever you're into. Although you might need a hair dryer if you're using real glue. That being said, I use a sponge application brush always, because anytime I've used it with latex or glue, it gets right in the bristles and it never comes out. Trust me. Learn from my mistakes. That being said, we're going to be using a Mehron bruise wheel because my Natural Cosmetics one that I've been calling Ben Nye this whole time. I know, don't come for me. Anyway, it went missing. I can't find it, but Mehron is just as good. So we're going to be focusing on the brown and red, as per always. And what I'm using is old Christmas decorations. And I gave most of them away, but I found a couple. So I have a broken piece of garland that we're going to put in my face here. And you're going to also need scar wax. Because with this look on this side, with the garland and this little tiny bulb, we're going to be just having it so that Christmas, like a Christmas tree, is coming right out of the cheek, right? Also, that being said, use plastic. When you're using bulbs, don't use glass. Number 1, it's very sketchy. Number 2, if it does break, you're going to get like little tiny shards of glass in your skin, and I don't want that. I know you don't want that. Nothing says ho 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 like the emergency room. Don't do it. Before we start, again, hi. Find a plastic container or something disposable where you can put your latex or glue into. It just makes cleanup so much easier. That being said, we're going to start by applying some scar wax and liquid latex across the base on this side of my cheek to make it look like my skin has burst open at the bottom of my cheek and that the skin has been torn open, so then we can apply our little pieces of garland, okay? So enough of me talking, let's finally get to applicating. Okay, so while this dries, what I'm going to do is apply more liquid latex to this side of my face. And we're going to take our broken bulb. Again, use plastic. But I'm going to take my broken bulb and we're going to start placing 3 pieces here, here, and here to show that like our bulb is broken out of our skin. You know what I mean? Like it's bursting out of us, you know? Because we're full of the Christmas spirit. Okay, so now that our latex is pretty much dried out, I'm going to be taking the end of my paintbrush. Now you can use a sculpting tool. I have in the past, but I find that this is safer if you're anything like me and you just go right into the skin. Anyway, I'm going to be using the end of this, and what we're going to be doing is just ripping open our flesh here so that it opens up kind of like a broken lotus flower. And once I spread that open, I'm going to add more liquid latex and we're going to apply our garland, okay? It's going to be really exciting. Okay, so my miscalculation, this did not work as well as I thought it was going to work.
What? Oh no!
But what I ended up doing was ripping it off, reapplying some more latex, and then I just kind of snaked out the wax and I built a little skin wall and I added that to my cheek. Now I don't know how that's going to look, but what I'm hoping to do is now add the garland to the base in the hoop part of this little section of the scar wax, and then once that's set here, we can make it look like broken skin and then add details with the red and brown. Oh my goodness. Bruise wheel. Wow, I am losing it. Wow, send help. Never said every idea I had was a good one. This looks really stupid. Hopefully it looks good with what I'm thinking of doing, because now what we're going to want to do is rip out this skin, make it look like it's been dragged down, and yeah, we're going to add the brown and all that magic. So, and we'll let this set. Pray for this side of my face. But this one's looking good, so what we're going to add is some brown on the outer layers of all the broken glass here. And then we're going to add red for agitation and blood. And then finally, we'll add the blood. So we have this side looking nice and bloody. Now, this side is finally set, so I'm going to attempt to use some liquid latex and put this in the center here. So I hope this works. I've never used garland on my face or anything horror-like. Another reason why I like using the creature latex is if you mess up all the time on your face like I do, it dries clear. It hides your mistakes. But the thing is, though, when you're decorating gore makeup, I've said this a million times, it doesn't matter if it looks quote-unquote pretty, because that's the whole point of gore. Like, what cut on a human body looks pretty, right? So, let's hope this sets. Holy it worked. Oh my god. I've never done anything like this ever. Like, I'm still learning, obviously, but, like, this looks pretty okay. Now, what we're gonna do with this side... Well, this side sits perfect. Is we're going to do the brown outlining like we've done on this side. Shows the dried blood. You know, it shows that, we've gotten a cut kind of look, right? So, enough of me talking. I'll get to decorating. And, yeah. We all just seen that. Let's pretend it didn't fall. Alright guys, so our face is finally set. The only thing left to do now is add the fake blood. So I'm going to be using Mehron Stage Blood for this. And we're going to be going into all the creases and areas where our ornaments have attacked our faces. And there we have it, day 1 of the 12 Days of Dreadmas, horror vlogmas style. Let's do a creepy little pan of the face. I'm very proud of how this actually turned out. It actually doesn't look bad at all. So let's do a little horror creepy video. Guys, it's been so good to see you. I hope you enjoyed today's video. It's been way too long. If you did enjoy today's little creepy video, make sure to squeeze that like button, but in like a festive way, you know? Until next time, guys, I love you and stay safe. And cut.